All right, my people, now welcome back to Gospel News, where we keep you updated with the latest info on as it take the go. Information reaching our table says that there is fire on the mountain around that Bakassi Peninsula area. Say that separatist fighters has thrown a very heavy bomb for that region, and the place now don't finally catalyze fire as I dey talk to you. Now, be this one where we see for here. So breaking Biafra. Explosion has killed 13 joint border patrol at the maritime border of Bakassi Peninsula. We will give on a full details on that very information right there. They say no be smart, say that these black marine people say they carry boat, go drop better something, go give 13 soldiers. Say they have been sent to judgment in Bakassi Peninsula. Say now, wow, this problem is not ending anytime soon, but hopefully there will be solution. And moving away from there, before we touch the full details here, they say that Nigerian army say they don't torture hotel manager to death in Abia, brutalized 3 other staff after Nigerian Air Force cadet drowned in swimming pool. Is it the fault of the manager that an Air Force personnel drowned in their swimming pool? It is not his fault. And the fault of the person. As a soldier, as a navy, as an Air Force personnel, all these military organizations are supposed to have the skills for all these things. Swimming, doing all those exercises that they are needed to do. But in this case, they are not professional enough to have all these skills. Now, they don't drown inside ordinary swimming pool. And the hotel manager now, they don't kill him because of that. Just imagine the kind of wickedness in a lawless country. Why must they buy somebody? Because were they not supposed to subject him to hand him over to the police if actually he's the cause of that very unfortunate incident? Are they not supposed to hand him over to the police to handle the civil case and they do their investigation? But rather, they took the laws into their hands, tortured the person to death. This is very uncalled for. This is very, very condemnable. So Governor Alex Otti needs to look into this particular matter and bring those that committed this act to justice. Bring them to book. Now, well, may his soul rest in peace. Now, information reaching us says that explosion has killed 13 joint border patrol at the maritime border of Bakassi Peninsula. As separatist fighters, Black Marine launched bomb attacks on oil installations. They say no be smart thing that happen for that region. No say as these Black Marine fighters stormed the area. When I know say this area has been in dispute for a very long time. Say na so they take drop bomb we come by starting soldiers from Nigeria and Cameroon we be saying na then they patrol for the area. Say these people go inside, go drop the bomb for them there. And so the thing they explode. 13 people were sent to judgment. And they say now that others has fled. Investigation has begun. And they are going to give us full details later. So we'll know what happened exactly. So moving away from there very quickly. When we enter inside Abia State, where they say that Nigerian army don't torture one person to death for very unfortunate incident. May his soul rest in peace. We'll go find out how this thing happen. I think it's an avoidable death. Now be this one, but the Nigerian army chose to do the worst because the country does not have laws that will bring them to book. Now, they say that some personnel of the Nigerian army have allegedly brutally killed one of the section managers of Hotel Royal Dam Great, Umuahia, Abia State, where a Nigerian Air Force cadet reportedly drowned in the swimming pool. The manager, identified as Mr. Achimugu James Etubi, from Kogi State, was the head of the food and beverage department of the hotel located on Factory Road. He was reportedly tortured to death by the soldiers on Friday morning at the military barracks. Sarah reporters reported on Friday that the Abia State Police Command confirmed the death of the Nigerian Air Force cadet officer. The Nigerian Air Force Tarmac 4 cadet, simply identified as CDT Chidebere, had reportedly died on Tuesday in the swimming pool. Following the incident, the Nigerian army, led by one Major Inuwa, who was reportedly investigating the unfortunate incident, ordered soldiers, including one of the cadet officers who came with late Chidebere, to the hotel swimming pool to beat 4 hotel staff that were invited for interrogation to stupor. In the process, Etubi died, a reliable source who witnessed the incident told Sahara reporters. According to the source, who didn't want his name to be mentioned, the situation that led to his demise started a few days ago when a cadet officer from the Nigerian Air Force Tarmac 4 came into the Hotel Royal Damgret, Umuahia, to swim and have fun with his friends and droned while swimming. The Nigerian Air Force Tarmac 4 cadet was identified as Cadet Chidebere. The death of the cadet officer drew the attention of the state police and it made them begin investigation. Now, they say that in the process of the investigation, the death of the cadet officer, 4 persons were taken by the Nigerian police force for investigations, Mr. James Etubi inclusive, who is the manager. They were detained for a night and were released on bail. But a few days later, the military officers led by one Major General Inuwa, particularly, who said to have invited 4 persons, including Mr. James Etubi, for further investigations and threatened the owner of the hotel, Mr. Steve Ihendibo, to release the workers to the army or have his hotel damaged. The owner of the hotel now went against the police instructions to release them to the military just to save his hotel from attack, the source revealed. The source also noted that when Mr. Steve was contacted after the killing of the manager, he was scared to give full details for fear of the Nigerian military. Oh, now they see how this country, where they call Nigeria, take the go. Now the manager, where they don't send to judgment, now be this man, Mr. Etubi now be the man where they don't murder so, Nigerian army and Nigerian Air Force. What a shame. The family, wife and kids of the deceased are calling on Nigerians and relevant agencies to join voice and forces for justice in the inhumane treatment that led to the loss of life of Mr. Etubi. Meanwhile, when Sahara reporters contacted the manager or the hotel owner, Mr. Steve, for clarification, he decried the killing of his staff, adding that soldiers had continued threatening to kill everybody in the hotel. According to him, after the death of the said cadet officer, his staff called to inform him what was going on. The cadet officer came with 2 others. 2 were cadet officers and a Navy trainer. They came and parked their vehicle. We don't know what happened because the deceased cadet officer didn't swim in the swimming pool. The next thing, the other cadet officers started shouting that their colleague had drowned. We invited the police and fire service to pump out the water in the swimming pool, but they didn't do anything. To our greatest surprise, for about 4 hours he was reportedly inside the water. His stomach did not swell, and water didn't come out from his mouth or nose. So the police took the body to the mortuary and took 4 of my staff to their station. They didn't come back till the following morning, being Wednesday, when they were released. The police insisted, instead of interrogating the 2 military personnel that came with the deceased officer, we are shading them. They see them. So this thing now, this case gets corner inside. Instead of the military to interrogate and ask questions from those military officers that were with them. But is this hotel not supposed to have CCTV camera? So the fault is from this hotel. No hotel is operating now without CCTV camera. You have a swimming pool and you don't have CCTV camera. Oga, now you buy market, I beg. Even though the soldiers are wrong, but you, as the owner of that hotel, you're supposed to bring CCTV footage to prove yourself properly. You know, say that Nigeria, you dey run business, you dey run big hotel, you no get a CCTV. So when my staff returned, some soldiers led by a military police came demanding that the 4 staff should come to their office. In the morning Friday, the 4 staff went there before 8 a.m. According to my staff, when they got to the barracks, the lady military police officer ordered soldiers to torture them. One of the cadet officers that was with the late Chidebere, whom we suspect knows what killed his colleague, carried a stick with other soldiers and beat brutally. James could not withstand it. He collapsed. Seeing what they had done, the lady military police officer got a tricycle and told him to take his body back to the hotel. Other staff who had already been badly assaulted were telling them that the man was dying. They chased them out of the tricycle operator they had already paid. Instead of coming to the hotel, they begged the tricycle operator to take him to the hospital. When they got to the Federal Medical Center, Umuahia, he was pronounced dead, he narrated. Steve, however, noted that when he got the information, he called Major Inowa, who told him that he never directed the soldiers to kill his staff. He regretted that though he had reported the gruesome murder of his staff to the police, all the soldiers that murdered his workers were still going around threatening to kill everybody in the hotel. Steve, who said he resided in Lagos, vowed to get to the root of the whole incident and ensure justice for his staff that was brutally murdered by the Nigerian soldiers for no reason. Now they see how Nigeria take the go. Army, Air Force, everything soldiers now, now they see them. We now we be this, now we be that. And I don't keep person now. And on I want still use power. Say, hey, we still get power, now we be soldiers for this country, no level. And I still they use and they oppress people. Una they see why they go deploy on go where nothing they happen. They go buy on. See waiting happen for Kuama community in Delta State. You think all those by no be waiting people don't commit. Una they see how God take the punish people because of waiting on don't do another innocent person. See how una take kill somebody's papa and the future and the husband, somebody's family breadwinner. Una don't kill them now. So who is going to take care of their family? Wow, this country, the lawlessness in Nigeria is too much. Way too much. May his soul rest in peace. I beg, Governor Alex Oti, I beg you, say, make you wage into this problem, make you wage into this case. Justice needs to be served here because I don't see the reason why military police go constantly carry these same people. And those cadets will cause this thing and that major Inowa, they need to be questioned. If possible, una go relieve them of their duties. Make them go their house, go the beware for there, since they no one get common sense. How can you be tortured? Anybody who una just see, una just carry wood, they knock, bay, we be soldier, bay. See Boko Haram people where they pray for in the open, they do anyhow. Una never go beat them, torture them. Make them hear when, na innocent, a hotel manager, we no one, no two. Una don't kill them now. How do you? Oh, go another news.